Hello. On this 50-point inspection from Evil Twin Brewing Company out of New York City, in collaboration with Frequentem Brewing Company, and also with the Champlain Valley Hops. We got this one called Wet Hop Season 2022. Yes, and this comes courtesy of the FLX boys. FLX beer review with Mike and Dan. Cheers to both of you. This is a West Coast style wet hopped IPA. It comes in at 6.3% ABV. Now it is in that like 4-month old at this time. So hopefully it's still super bright and crisp and not going downhill with anything. Because it was canned on September 29th, it looks like, 2022. Okay, so actually this is brewed by Frequentem Brewing Company, and they're out of Canada, New York. So let's go ahead and start this inspection. I do like the label art on that. Some nice hop binds right there. So the head on this is it's a slightly off-white head. It's kind of a soap sudsy head. It's gonna go away, I think. The color of the beer itself is a beautiful, just rich gold, and it's clear. It has maybe like a slight bit of a chill haze on the glass, but it's pretty clear. Now, there doesn't seem to be a ton of carbonation bubbles just flying up at all, but you can see some carbonation bubbles there. And yeah, let's get some aromas. All right, so it definitely has a rich breadiness to it. Bready, biscuity. Slight malt sweetness getting in there. There's like an orange marmalade thing going on, so it may have started to go downhill. Get almost like a peanut butter marmalade sandwich with the breadiness out of this. Yeah, it's almost like a grape. Like a white grape type nose to it, with an orange marmalade, and then you get the bread. Okay, that's pretty much all I'm getting out of the aromatics on this one. Let's go ahead and dive in for some flavors. First swig, so cheers. It feels like a medium body. It actually does have some decent carbonation to it. So good medium or so carbonation, but pretty spritzy. Maybe a little bit above medium. Definitely very malt forward on this. Bready, biscuity type notes. A little bit of that bread crust even. It is drying to the palate. Yeah, the hops, I mean, I think they've definitely faded. I'm getting more of like a floralness out of the hop. It's kind of just floral. Might be a touch of a citrus note in there. Maybe a little bit of like a grapefruit rind may have been present at some point, but now it's become compost. Bitterness is, I'd say it's moderate. Still has a bitterness to it. Lingers. It's not unpleasant either. Yeah, I'd say it kind of sticks with. It's kind of floral and maybe a touch like earthy, woodsy, like. May have been more pine forward at some point as well. I can kind of see there being a bit of a pine note in there. I'm going to say that this one definitely is not drinking like it would have, being an actually fresh wet hop IPA. But I'm going to score it based off what I'm drinking right now. Okay, I am back with my score. Let's first check out the Untappd thing. So, first off, the Champlain Valley Hops. They're out of Vermont, not New York, so it's the other side of Lake Champlain. Out of 78 ratings, this beer on Untappd scores a 4.08 out of 5, which on my scale would land it as a good beer. Now, like I said, I'm going to rate this based on what I'm drinking now, not what I think the beer could have been. So I'm going to give it the appearance of a 6 out of 6. Give it an aromatic score of 6 out of 10. I'm going to go with a flavor score of 14.5 out of 19. The body on it's just fine. It's 5 out of 5. My overall for this one, I'm at a 7.5 out of 10. It's decent. So, for this Wet Hop Season 2022, 4 months old, brewed by Frequentem Brewing Company in collaboration with Evil Twin Brewing and also the Champlain Valley Hops. It's going to get a bumpy 39 out of 50, which will land this as a good beer. So, once again, I want to thank FLX Beer Reviews for providing me with this opportunity to inspect this beer. Link to their channel right there. And I also want to appreciate all of you for watching. Thank you very much. Cheers.